Beats Planet.
And we back like bra straps. It's Voch Lombardi. What's happening, folks? Doski Woski. Peasky Weesky, man. Very eventful day. We're gonna go through some shout outs, do a little roll call. I'm about to talk my talk for a minute, man. Y'all know me. I just wanted to mingle with the people today. I feel like we had very draft heavy content. The past few live streams, those went well. Testing. That's much better. Cool. We had we had some real heavy draft content the past couple days. So now we're just gonna relax, man. You know, I had the day job today. You know, tired as hell, whatever. You know, it is what it is, man. But whoo, man, I got a story to tell y'all today. So proud of my guys, man. Before I get into that though, let's get into some, let me pop the chat out real quick. So I ain't got to be dealing with this browser. Pop out chat. Boom. 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 Bat. Boom. All right. So, Pete, it's going down in Tennessee for real. That's actually his name. Is going down in Tennessee for real. Yo, fam, I don't know if you care about being first, but, you know, if you do, you first. Salute, dog. Charles Reed, Cash Claymore. If your name was Cassius Claymore, that'll be fire. JP Lyons, Matt P, Miles B, Morphed, Steve Amardes. Que pasa contigo, hermano? JP Lyons said, I love the amount of live streams lately. Hey, man, that might be a thing we do more often, man. I'm trying to dig into this radio thing, you know? I think I got the juice for it. Keelan, John Man, Oysters, J Dubs, Evan Kavanaugh, Reiki Azurde. What's happening? It's pronounced Ricky. Oh, that's what I like about Ricky. He know he got a strange name. He gonna put the pronunciation in the comment. That's dope, Ricky. So there you go, Ricky Azure. Salute to you, brother. Kobe Navarre is in the building. Mickey Romini. DeQuante Clark, one of my SEAL team members. Salute to you, sir. Ricky LaRon, Andrew Jackson, another one. Let's see who else up here. Emmanuel's up in here. Zach, Jalen up in here. BJ Slugs, what's happening? Shadri. I think that's all we're going to do. I think that's all the shout-outs we got for today. I ain't finna just be shouting y'all out just all day just to be shouting. Festerson in the building. Lieutenant Dan's in the building. Young C Money from University of Texas in San Antonio. If you real Young C Money, hook us up with that interview so I can dog Marcus Davenport out on the airwaves. If you really real. Cowboy D, Zach Donovan. All right, cool. That's everybody. Cliff, Rachel Combs. Hey, Miss Rachel Combs. Never seen you in here before, Miss Rachel Combs. How long you been watching the show? Ms. Rachel Combs, nice to meet you. We like to treat women with the utmost respect in the Voch Lombardi program conglomerate or whatnot, but you know. Coach Ivan Evans, what's happening, brother? Salute to you too. Go check out the podcast, the Sip to Tally podcast. Voch Lombardi's on there talking about old life. So peep this out, y'all. Rachel say she been listening for a while. My bad, sweet. I ain't mean to just skip all over you like that. Welcome to the show, man. You know, I hear a lot of people say things like, Rachel say she loved my film breakdowns. That's amazing, man. That's great comment. Great compliment I got today. I hear a lot of people say they'll tell other people to get your followers up, you know? I hear things like that all the time. Get your followers up. Get your followers up. Y'all can call into the show, by the way, 515-739-1285, access code 309104. People say get your followers up, you know? They get so attached to that number next to the word followers, and they think that that gives them some sort of clout because their numbers are way up here. And I know in the last show I talked a lot about integrity and people that flock to you. There are a lot of people that follow the peanut gallery just to say something stupid to them when they say something stupid. Followers mean nothing. I had an epiphany today. Loyalty, greater sign, followers. You know how we always talk about math class and show your work? Let's bring some arithmetic into it. Bring the greater than, less than, equal to. Loyalty, greater than, followers. I got approximately 18,800 or so subs. And I got some videos that'll get that high. Oysters with the dollar and the super chat. Salute to you, sir. I got some videos that'll get that high. Some videos in the 20,000, 18,000. But I can really count on about 5,000 of y'all. You know? I know Sean Carter gonna watch my film sessions. DeQuante Clark. Festerson. I know y'all gonna watch my film sessions. Miss Rachel Combs, Kobe Navarre, Attack Dog 0500, Canada. I know y'all gonna watch my film sessions. 18,000 subs, though. Clicking the video is free. You know, everybody can't be a Patreon sub. I understand that. Clicking the video is free. Loyalty is bigger than followers. Followers is just a stat. Statistics. Loyalty goes deeper than that. Ricky LaRon watched the film session. Salute to you. Thank you, sir. Loyalty goes deeper than that. So, a few live streams ago, Sean Carter, Patreon sub, you're a very platinum, sir. A few live streams ago, I wouldn't even call it an obsession. I just found a new liking to the Dallas Channel 8 weather chick, Demetria Obelar. And I was like, man, I should shoot my shot. And we kind of sort of quasi got into some Voch's voice stuff, you know. Being atypical, being different. Da-da-da, boom, 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 you know. I'm going to shoot my shot at Demetria Obelar. Rachel say she bad. Rachel, hey. Hey. Rachel, I agree she bad, Rachel. How much you like Voch Lombardi, Rachel? Whatever, let me move on. Anyway. So I say, man, how can I do this and not be atypical? You know, not be one of those cats that get a chance to say something to her and all they say is, "Oh, I think you're beautiful." I go, nah. It's light, man. So I called in my SEAL team. The Army strong. I got 18,000 strong in the Army, and that's still growing. But I had to call my SEAL team in for this mission. I needed loyalty for this. I didn't need numbers. I didn't need statistics. I needed loyalty for this mission. Only my best men. So when Miss Demetria Obelar drops a new video on YouTube, I say, you know what? On the live stream, on my Twitter, I say, hey, y'all, you know, if y'all support Voch Lombardi or whatnot, da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. Like, if we really cool like that, y'all want to do me a big favor? Go to this video right here. I'm going to drop, I dropped the link away. I say, go to this video and go in the comment section and, you know, say something nice about it, but then say, Voch Lombardi sent you. Easy task. And just by the level of my channel and my Twitter, I reached out to thousands of people. But loyalty is bigger than numbers, see? It's bigger than followers. You know, the best coaches, you know, their players will run through a brick wall for them. They'll go in the front line to battle for them. They'll kill for their coach. Voch Lombardi said, go in the comment section and say something sweet. And say Voch Lombardi sent you. If y'all go look on that video, she probably got what, like 60 comments? 60 or so? 40 of those 60 comments got Voch Lombardi in them. Excellent response from my SEAL team. Loyalty. Loyalty. I mean, some people just click to watch the film to get what they gonna get, but when you've been waiting on that Derwin James joint your whole life, and you go, let me tell a friend about my Derwin James video, or you say, well, I'm a big member in Seattle Seahawks Reddit, and I know we looking for offensive linemen. Let me share that Isaiah Wynn video in the Seattle Seahawks Reddit. That's loyalty, man. It's loyalty. It's bigger than numbers. That means y'all want this thing to grow just as much as I want this thing to grow. It's family. It's family. Cliff Craddock say he was talking about the Browns Reddit. I'm heavy in Browns Reddit. I might as well be a moderator in Browns Reddit, Jacksonville Jaguars Reddit. Whatever I drop, they gonna put it in there because they got respect for Voch Lombardi. They got loyalty for Voch Lombardi up in there. Followers mean nothing. Cause I don't even consider y'all that. What's the word I use? Y'all that really pay attention to me. What word I say? My audience. I refer to y'all as my team sometimes. Players. Platinum members, my members. I don't call y'all fans, my family. I don't call y'all fans. I don't call y'all followers. Something creepy about following, you know? Loyalty. Miss Demetria Obelar followed me first. It ain't like I follow her, then she followed me out of spite, you know? I'm moving too fast. How about this? She hit me up. I'm at the day job, supposed to be taking care of my patient. She hit me up on the Twitter machine, and you can go to the Twitter machine and see all this. She says, "Are you the Voch Lombardi that sent everybody to my page?" She put "the" in capital letters, by the way. 23 beautiful Aries. How you doing, sweetie? Welcome to the chat. 23 beautiful Aries. I know I'm talking about Demetria Obelar, but I know where home is. So 23 beautiful Aries, don't feel no type of way. I know where home is. She means nothing to me. She hit me up. She was like, "Are you the Voch Lombardi?" With "the" in capital letters. And I try to be humble, man. I try to be as humble as possible, but you just can't be like the Voch Lombardi in capital letters. I was walking around work, walking on saying, "I'm the Voch Lombardi." The motherfucker, shit. You know what I mean? In capital letters. And I started to say, hell yeah, I'm that Voch Lombardi. But I ain't say that. I ain't say that. Cool ass Drake, what's happening, brother? I ain't say that. However, you know, we did exchange comments. Just a handful. She followed me. I follow her back. You know, I'm sure the DMs are wide open on both sides, you know. And not even no crazy, like this, like she ain't my wife now and then, this doesn't mean we get married, she ain't my woman, not like that, but she does traffic in Dallas. The draft is in Dallas. Voch Lombardi will be in Dallas on the 25th through the 29th. Hey man, it is what it is though. I said that to say the SEAL team that actually carried out the mission. Y'all are incredible. And y'all deserve 1,000 salutes. Thousands of them. I would, but my arms would be kind of tired. I can't be saluting all day. I'm 12 salutes in, my arm tired already. So salute to the SEAL team. Salute to the Patreon subs. Salute to the 18,000 or so subs. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody that salutes me or thinks highly of me. Loyalty and respect means everything. And integrity. Loyalty, respect, and integrity. That's everything. The money gonna come. Anyway, Voch, you gotta explain the new profile pic. Hey man, look. Somebody called me out, man. I'm country. I'm from Mississippi. I had my daggum boonie hat on, man. I just said daggum. I had my boonie hat on, and just had my glasses on or whatever. And she hit me up, and she looking all delicious in her profile picture. I said, let me find the shirt and tie pic. Let me clean up better in my profile pic for Demetria Obalars. The least I could do. But anyway, what's on the agenda for the show today? Well, like I said, we got real heavy and topic particular in the last few live streams or whatever. So, like I said, man, this is always y'all's show. If you wanna, let me set the phones up. I'm mad. I thought I set the phones up, but I didn't. If you, whatever you want to call and talk about, man, this y'all show. My name just on it. You know what I mean? I can't confirm or deny who's in here already. Okay, cool. We're gonna get to this call in a second. Like I said, this y'all show. My name just on it. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. We just chilling, man. I'm mingling with the people. It ain't really a heavy football day today. You know what I mean? It can be one if y'all wanted to be, but I'm just sitting up, mingling with the folks, man. So let me hit that button so I can know how many people watching. Solid number. Cool. And I'm going to hit this button. I'm going to give a little volume. Let's shoot some shit, people. Miss Rachel, you can call in if you want to. Miss Beautiful Aries 2023, you can call in if you want to, We got all these men callers. I don't want to talk to them. Talk to these men for. I want to talk to these dudes, man. One of y'all call in. 646, who this?
Voch.
What's happening, man? Oh,
what's going on there, homie?
Hey, man.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm a male, man.
I was just about to say, I don't want to talk to you, man. I'm playing, bro. I'm playing, bro. What's up? Go ahead, bro.
Let me tell you this real fast. Let me tell you how much I appreciate you, bro, and how I'm definitely got to get on Patreon just for you, man. You are so far ahead of your time, man. It's crazy.
Wow.
So I just happened to get on YouTube today, listening to the round table you had not too long ago with Law Nation and everybody else. So I don't want to say too many names.
Right.
But I'm listening to them, and I'm like, damn, Voch is crazy ahead of his time. Your knowledge is unbelievable to me because
wow.
I don't want to say no names because I know you might be building relationships with them. So, me and you know who said what. All right, so he says he'd rather trade up for Evans than for James. Right. That just blew my mind. Then the man said Byron Jones is a shutdown corner, Voch. You know what I'm saying? And move Cleo to the slot. I'm like, Voch, if you don't get on, it's on him. You know what I'm saying? Straighten him out because it's like, bro, are you watching film? You can't get on here and say things that don't make no kind of sense. that just blew my. Like, how are we gonna give Byron Jones a chance?
My man,
You know?
if it was my show, if it was my show, I'd have got him. But I was a guest. You know what I mean? So I was just trying to play cool, man. But I'm like, fam, you can get Rashawn Evans after us. You can trade back and get Rashawn. You know what I mean? But you know, whatever. But man, you know, I really like when I get in a room full of vultures. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Jay-Z. You know what I mean? I just like when I'm in a room full of vultures because it sharpens my sword. You know, it sharpens my sword a little bit. And I'm young, man. I'm 26. I was the youngest cat in the room, man. But the more I sharpen my sword, the more I'll be able to, you know, like when I get in the room with these big heads, and I know more than them, my sword will be even sharper.
That's why I said I feel like you're ahead of your time, man. And like you know, you got to give, bro. Like you got to you know, really keep going hard with it, man. Because it shows. Like even when you first come on and you introduce yourself, you just stand out. You know what I'm saying? You just stand out. Then your knowledge, your film breakdown, it's crazy. I get on YouTube, like, you know, I'm a commercial driver, so I get on YouTube all the time, plug my headphones in. I'm looking for you daily, man. I'm looking for your videos daily. I can't really, you know, watch your film sections while I'm on the road, but I'm listening. I'm looking for all your material, bro.
Man,
because like it's really, like you're like I'm really a fan, dog. Like you're nice at what you do, and I'm 33. You know what I'm saying? So to hear like you well, like you know you young, and you like again you're ahead of your time. Then I listen to these guys on ESPN, NFL Network. Come on, you know, it's crazy. You could see the difference. You could see who's who and what's what, man. I just wanted to give you your props, bro. You know what I'm saying? And keep doing what you do, bro. You know, and post as often as you can. I wanted to ask you about the Patreon. Is it an app? Like I gotta download the app?
Yes, sir. You can download the Patreon app. You know, you could do it through that. You could do it through you know, through a laptop. You know, whatever you want to do. You know, as long as you like log in, give it your information, just type in Voch Lombardi, just like my name is not Voch Lombardi like 26 and then like that. Just type it in. I should pop right up, man. And I'm eternally grateful. You know what I mean, for your words, your kind gestures, your donations, man. This whole thing started with just me saying I'm having great conversations, you know, for like 3 people. You know what I mean? Whatever conversation I had with whatever 2 people I was talking to, we would be the only people that heard it. And I just felt like I had a dream, dog. People needed to hear me. In my mind, I felt like people needed to hear me. And I was a podcaster first. You know, since you trucking and all that, I was a podcaster first. It's just that YouTube got hot. And when the grease is hot, you drop the fish, you know what I mean? But I'm definitely going back to podcasting because I know I got a big market in that too. I just wanted to build my base a little bit. So definitely look out for that, man. I'm trying to do a lot more live streams and all that. But I appreciate you, man. Everything.
Yo, Voch, no problem, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
So I'm definitely going to become one of them little I don't want to like you see, I want to say followers, but fuck it, pardon my language. I'm a follower. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely one of them loyal ones, man, and looking out for you, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. You know, I'm based, so look out for me. I based from Brooklyn, all right?
You say Bates from Brooklyn?
Yeah, based. Yeah, based from Brooklyn, New York. BASC.
BASE from Brooklyn. Hey man,
Brooklyn, New York.
you are a platinum caller now. So next time you call, you going to the top of the list, man. Great call. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, Voch. Take care.
Salute. Great call, man. Great call, Brandon Benjamin. Like Voch is 26? Exclamation question mark. Yeah, man. I was born in 1992. Smoking these 50-year-old men. Ain't that something? Voch is in Houston, Texas, man. Voch is in Houston, Texas. 23 beautiful Aries. I know, right? He's a baby. Watch how I use that B word around me. Call in the show so we can, so I can get you some fans or something. If y'all can't tell, I like women more than I like men. You know what I mean? Andrew Castillo, salute to you, sir. You were in the front lines of the damn SEAL Team project. Your comment stood out the most. Andrew Castillo, you a killer, sir. Salute to you. You about to get a Congressional Medal of Honor, my man. What else we got going on? That's the word. I'm looking for. What's going on, Voch? Howdy from the 210 in San Antonio. What's San Antonio? I still have some shirts. Yes, sir. You can go to. Let me find the link. What's the link to my damn shirts? Let me go on Google real fast. I can pull up the links to my shirts. Yes, sir. I have some Speed Strength Ass Whoop shirts, and I have some Doski Woski shirts. The merchandise gonna always be here, fam. There's always a place for merchandise. Let's go to shop. And okay, cool. shop.spreadshirt.com/shop Lombard. I'm about to drop it in the chat so y'all can see it. We drop this thing in the chat so we can see what's going on here. You're a baby to me. I'm 38. Hey man, older women, you know, that's a thing now. They call them cougars, you know. Better worry about that. I got the link to the shop down in the chat box. So if y'all want to support that, salute to y'all. And we got some phone calls here. And it's also in my description. Yeah, I didn't even know it was in the description. So yeah, go take a look. 504, what's happening?
What's good, Voch? How you doing, man?
Doski Woski, what's happening, bro? What you got for the show?
Man, I just want to say first, dog, it was a pleasure coaching you in 2008, man. It's Coach Taylor, man.
Man, what's happening, Coach, man? What's good, man? What's happening, Coach?
Man, I'm living the dream, man. I just wanted to tell you I'm proud of you, man. From that's first. And secondly, I wanted to talk about my Saints, man. You know, we going through some stuff, man. Drew about to jump out of the window on us. We need to find us a quarterback. What you think, man?
Word on road is that there's a portion of teams that are fighting for the late first round Lamar Jackson sweepstakes. So I don't think the Saints have enough ammo to move all the way up into the top three to get the Mayfield, Allen, Rosen click. But you know, teams like the Cardinals, the Saints, even the Patriots, all those guys are in the races for Lamar Jackson. So if I were you, if I was the Saints, y'all team kind of put together already. So package them picks up that you may or may not need and go get your quarterback for the future. Let him sit behind Drew Brees, the GOAT. He's not really the GOAT, but you're a Saints fan, so I'm on your team. Let him sit behind the GOAT and, you know, just work that process like that. If not, I mean, you can always use help on the offensive line. You know, Delvin Bro left, but y'all still solid at corner. But you can never have too many corners, you know, linebacker depth, anything like that will work.
Yeah, man. I'm wanting us to go ahead and get Lamar, man. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always looking for offensive linemen. We got to protect Drew, man. He is old. You know, we've been keeping him clean, keeping him off his back lately. But you know, he is old, and we got to keep running the ball. We got to keep being able to keep him, you know, upright. So I'm trying to get Lamar, man. I want Lamar, man. I think Lamar would be good for the offense, and I think Sean Payton will use him really good, man.
Hey man, give up some of that draft capital. So next time, you know what I think's gonna happen, man. what I really think, I don't think y'all gonna go for Jackson. Y'all may get one of these late second, third round guys. You know, Mike White, Kyle Laletta might you know, be there. Mason Rudolph, one of those guys you might fall in love with. If you look at Peyton's offense, I mean, yes, you can adapt to whatever your quarterback is, and you know, Lamar Jackson with Ingram and Kamara, I mean, that'll be nasty. But, you know, you can get a guy like Mike White, Mason Rudolph, keep your offense and just keep moving like that. It just depends on what y'all want to do. But I think Jackson is the better player. He's going to walk in and be the most dynamic player on your team, whether he's ready to throw or not. He's already going to be the most dynamic. Give him throws that he can make. Plus, just teach him the ropes. You know what I mean? Just, you know, build up on his arsenal. And, you know, maybe in 2 or 3 years, you know, you can have a better passer. You know, because Mike Vick wasn't a great passer. You know what I mean? But Lamar has the ability to put the ball anywhere. So, it's upside there.
Man, I like Mike White, man. I think he's good, too. But I think Lamar, a lot of people knocking the man, talking about he a wide receiver. But I think that dude could be a franchise quarterback, man, with the right people around him and the right system around him. So I'm crazy. I don't know. I know you the expert at this. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think Lamar could be the man, bro.
You know, man, I don't think he has an accuracy problem because we've seen him make great throws. It's just that sometimes his feet get a little wonky. Throws outside the numbers get a little bit strange. But if he just fixes base, then he'll be fine. And we've seen evidence of him fixing his base and throwing better. So, get that steal, man. Don't worry about what the peanut gallery and what the haters got to say. Get your player, and reap the benefits.
For sure, man. Well, go ahead, man. Enjoy the show. I listen to you. I support you as much as I can. So proud of you, man. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you, man. I'll be in Dallas in 2 weeks, man. I might holler at you then.
Hit me up. You guys, you know how to get in touch with me.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
It's one of my old coaches there, Dwayne Taylor. Salute to you, coach. Man. Beautiful to see people coming back and supporting, holding it down for the Doski Woski. And Coach Evans just sitting in just sitting in the chat box. And man, Coach Evans, since you in the chat box, how big is y'all group chat? Like how many people is in that chat box y'all navigating? I'm curious because I ain't in there. You know what I mean? Tell you, man, I'm gonna get back in the coaching one day, man. I'm gonna take whatever team to the promise. I would love to go back to Natchez High and take my alma mater to the damn promised land and change the damn school song to Fair East Side High and bring everybody out of obscurity. But man, they gonna have. I don't want to teach, man. That's the only thing holding me back. I do not want to teach high school kids, man. Let's see. I'm gonna look at 3 comments and I'm gonna get back into the phone. Speaking of Coleman, have you reached out to him? Sean Carter, I've sort of quasi reached out to Brett in passing, but this is how this works, man. Everybody may not always want to work with people. You know what I mean? I am my own entity. Brett is his own. I would say we're heavyweights in this game. I'm not talking crazy and that, but I would say that me and Brett are heavyweights. It's not like one of us are scrubs just trying to come up from the other guy's name. It's not like that, And Brett Coleman knows who Voch Lombardi is. And he knows I know who he is. We follow each other on Twitter. We've exchanged words or whatnot. We've talked or whatever, Hey, if Brett Coleman wanna do some work with Voch Lombardi, hey, I'll do some work with Brett Coleman. But I think it's clear that Voch wouldn't mind working with Brett. We don't know what Brett's like as a personality just yet. You know what I mean? I'm very transparent with y'all. Y'all, we don't know what Brett's thinking. We don't know what Kuiper, Waldman, we don't know what those guys are thinking. But Voch Lombardi is very transparent with y'all. So, hey, man, it is what it is. Voch is definitely a heavyweight. Heard your name dropped on a Packers podcast today. Cornelius, you tell me which Packers podcast dropped my name today. I'm always interested to hear about people name dropping. Cause I'm not Hollywood. I don't really think I'm I'm just some regular dude from a small town in Mississippi, bro. I don't think I'm Tremont Kellogg says, Voch, your wife is in Dallas waiting for you. She better not be. Jalen, what's happening, man?
Hey, man, I wanted to talk about, I revisited the quarterbacks a little bit.
What's that?
I know I said some before, but I kind of changed my mind a little bit.
Okay.
It's not even drafted yet, so hopefully I'm allowed to. But
okay.
I'll re-rank them a little bit.
Okay.
Now rankings are still Rosen's number 1. The dudes, man, it feels like the Aaron Rodgers versus Alex Smith thing. It's like,
okay.
You don't like this dude because he's arrogant.
Okay.
I don't like my QBs. I go Rosen 1, Mayfield 2, Darnold 3, Lamar Jackson is 4, and Josh Allen is 5. Man, Josh Allen doesn't really know how to play quarterback.
Time out. Weren't you like Josh Allen 1 guy like 2 weeks ago?
I was never Josh Allen was 1 guy. I was at one point I did have him at 3 because he does have a big arm. He's got great traits, right? You can coach the hell out of him. You might get some out of him, but he just doesn't have the feel to play quarterback to me. And a lot of people cite, they say this guy's had better completion percentages, and then they're like, Lamar has layups. It's like, well, he's still gonna make the layups. You know what I mean? Like, Josh Allen has layups too that he just doesn't make, or he just doesn't have a good feel for the game. It's something I noticed from when I watch it. And I still think there are certain things I do like about him. A lot of people won't agree with me, but I like his anticipation skills a little bit. I think he can improvise a little bit, but I mean,
your black ass came on my show last month and screamed on people for having the same opinion that you have now, but now you have that same opinion. I need you to apologize, Jalen, to whoever the hell you was screaming on. I need you to.
It wasn't like because they was trying to say like this man is just pure trash. Like he's not pure trash, but he's probably
light trash.
He's far away. I'll put it like that. He's far away.
Come on,
he's
man.
got a way to go. All right, next thing I want to talk about, man, Saquon Barkley is the best player in the draft. The dude is so Boss, what are your thoughts, man? Do you think it would be worth it to the Colts to draft Saquon at 6? Because a lot of times I hear from 40-year-old white guys that are already with, they're saying you can't pick a running back that high. It's just not smart. I mean, what are your thoughts on drafting a running back that high?
I don't think he gets past 4. And I wouldn't mind having Saquon at 4. I think positional value only works with quarterbacks. Everything else is fair game.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I can make an argument that a super elite running back is better than a great pass rusher. You know what I mean? Like great pass rusher is cool, but get as many elite players on your team as possible. That's my mindset. So
this is the thing I heard.
Go ahead.
Somebody told me we shouldn't draft Saquon because I can go around 3 and get somebody who can do 80% of Saquon.
Lies. Because if that was the case, 80% of Saquon is still a first-round running back.
Yeah, man.
And then at what point do you draft Saquon? At what point do you give up and say, well, okay, we're not going to draft Saquon in the 2nd because I can get somebody in the 5th that can do what Saquon can do. You just going to let Saquon fall to undrafted? You just going to not draft running backs altogether because they all the same and they all can do the same job. That's peanut gallery, man.
Yeah, that and also to me, Saquon's just different, man. The receiver aspect, it's like it's unfair to him to give him the running back label because I think his receiving part of his game is so special. I think he's probably like the 2nd best receiver in this draft.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about with wideouts too. Like the way he can affect the game is to me he's a generational talent. And also I wanted to ask you, man, of the last 8 years, who are the generational talented players coming out of the draft that you thought of? Because for me, I got a list. I went Andrew Luck, Patrick Peterson, Jalen Smith, Myles Garrett, and Saquon Barkley. And I'm kind of borderline Quentin Nelson might be too.
I would have to think about it, but let me ask you a question. One-on-one, like, passing or whatever, or like running routes, covering, whatever, one-on-one. Do you think Deion Sanders can cover Saquon Barkley?
That's tough.
What are you saying?
Can he? That's tough. Can he?
You really don't like Deion Sanders, huh? You don't like nobody
Deion got dropped for 200 yards by the Vikings by 100 from each Randy and Chris Carter. And this nigga gonna act like he pulled his hamstring, dog.
Randy's a legend. Randy's a legend.
Randy's the best receiver ever. People who talk about Jerry Rice is Isaac Bruce with a 20-year career. We need to calm down.
Did you just compare Jerry Rice to Isaac Bruce? I like Isaac Bruce.
That's who he is. But Isaac Bruce is good, right? They're both good players. But
damn, Jerry Rice is just the greatest receiver of all time. Is just good.
He ain't better than Randy Moss. He ain't better than Calvin Johnson. He ain't better than. Really, we can just name receivers today who are better than him. Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham better than. Okay, so look, you don't like nobody that played football in the 80s, huh?
Nah, I mean a lot of the quarterbacks would still be good, right?
But like, but like Barry Sanders wouldn't be good, huh? This, like in this generation,
he would kind of be good. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just feel like his body get worn down because he's so small. Or he's like 200 pounds, 210. I don't know if he can really be like a bell cow back like that. Emmitt Smith is not good to me. That nigga's just a roly-poly motherfucker who's running against 90s players.
Emmitt Smith is not good to you.
He's not that good to me. I'd take Mark Ingram before I took Emmitt Smith.
All right, Jay, I'm gonna go ahead and hang up on you, fam. It's been real. You know, you definitely have the right to call back, fam, if you want to. You already know. Once again, Miss Rachel and Miss 23 Beautiful Aries, I want to hear from y'all. Call into the show. I will put y'all at the top of the call in list because y'all are special to me. I just want to hear from y'all. I just want to hear y'all's perspective. You know, I got a lot of male constituents. You know, I just want to hear like how y'all found my channel. Just a light interview. 23 Beautiful Aries. Miss Rachel Combs. I just want to hear from y'all, you know. So just call into the show. Tell me your area code in the chat box, and I'll bump you up to the front. I just want to hear from y'all. That's all. I just want to hear from y'all. It took me 2 years to get women to listen to this show. Carolina Pimp may just kill it all in 5 minutes. Carolina Pimp, what's happening, brother?
Nah, big baby, I ain't going to demonetize you tonight, man. I went back, I watched the video, and I was like, dang, man, I'm messing up my homie's come up, man.
You ain't gonna never do that.
Let me try.
You ain't gonna never mess this money up. What's happening, brother? Doski, Woski, Peasky, Whiskey?
Nah, man, I'm laughing at you trying to find the date on YouTube, big baby. What's that about?
You say what happened on YouTube?
I said you out here trying to find a date on YouTube, man.
I'm not trying to find a date on YouTube. I'm just simply keeping my options open. Like I can find Miss Right anywhere. You know what I mean? Like you know, people don't. You know, people meet people in you know different places. You know, like you know, you may find your wife at you know the coconut aisle in the baking section. You know, in Walmart or something. You never know. 23 Beautiful Aries could be my future Miss Right. You don't know that. Demetria Obelar could be my future wife. You don't know that.
Hey man, I'm out here praying for you, man. I hope she is.
Please.
Anyway, man.
Please.
So do you know they got that All or Nothing Dallas Cowboys getting ready to drop on Amazon?
Right.
Do you watch that kind of stuff?
I do watch that kind of stuff. I got my Amazon Prime ready to go, so you know whenever they drop it, I'll be watching.
You excited about it?
I think this is the year I would be more excited to keep tabs on. But as far as Zeke sitting out and you know just having a bad year in general, man, don't nobody want to keep tabs on last season. You know this season is the season you want to really keep eyes on. But you know it's whatever. I'll be watching because I'm a fan. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching the Rams season, and man, that was a struggle, because that team was so bad and everything. But the Cardinals one that they did, like that one was pretty good to me. But another thing I wanted to bring up to you is I saw you've been dropping these mock drafts on your YouTube.
Right.
And man, where's the Carolina Panthers love, man?
I'm gonna try one.
A few picks to work with.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a mock draft for every team as much as I can.
All right.
And hey man, I might do Carolina tonight, man. I don't know what I got to do Carolina, and I'm gonna do one for my homie Rio. I'm gonna do Detroit. So those might be the next ones to come out. So we'll see.
Sure, I feel you, man. I feel you, man. I'm about to hop on this Fortnite because, I ain't got nothing else better to do than to talk with my favorite drafter on YouTube.
I didn't.
And, now I'm about to just do my thing, man.
I didn't know pimps play video games. So, I mean, I learned something new today. So, I mean, salute to you, Carolina Pimp. You got any closing statements about a particular team on the East Coast? If you just,
Big baby, a pimp does whatever a pimp wants to do, and you already know that. And the only thing I got to say is the Atlanta Falcons are a boo-boo football team. Peace and love, big baby. We out here.
Take it easy, Carolina Pimp. You always have a home in Voch Lombardi conglomerate. Let me see. Real fast. 931. Who this?
This Eric White all the way from the 410.
Okay, Eric. Okay, time out because I thought you was gonna be 23 Beautiful Aries or Miss Rachel, so you're not. I'm gonna get to Adam Hall first, then, then I'm gonna get to you. But let me check up on this super chat first, because super chats are more important than food, water, and threesome, sir. So 1 second. Let me just check up on these super chats before I get there. Appreciate y'all for donating to the cause. We got Steve Benzick. Do you think Landry to the Bears would be a good fit? Because I do. Absolutely. You want to make your pass rush ridiculous? Put him on the other side of Leonard Floyd. I think Leonard Floyd is about to have a ridiculous year coming up. I think he's about to solidify his spot. You know, pass rushes, sometimes it takes you can have the eliteness in your genotype, but it takes time to really, you know, get your jelly together, you know. We saw 2 good seasons from Leonard Floyd. I think this is the one where he goes into outer space. So I fully expect him to, you know, to do great things moving forward. So yeah, you put Harold Landry on the other side of Leonard Floyd. Let Landry play linebacker, because I mean I feel like Landry can play both. He can play with his hand in the dirt. He can stand up. He's athletic enough to do both. Hey man, let him fly. Let him fly. So yeah, sure. Harold Landry to the Bears, that'll work. I would prefer Harold Landry in Dallas, but you know how that go. Jalen says Deion Sanders is not the greatest quarterback. You know what I like about Jalen? Jalen come on the phones and he'll talk crazy. Then I hang up on him. He'll go right in the chat box and just keep it going. The same energy, just like that. Andrew Jack say, you ever been in a threesome Voch? It's pretty awesome. Cool ass Drake. Talk to Andrew Jackson. I don't want to put my business out because Demetria Obelar might be listening. I actually got a Voch's Voice episode about that. So I mean you can find it out there, man. It's a conversation to be had. Let's jump into Adam Hall though. Let's see what he got to say. Adam Hall, what's happening, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
Doski Woski, Peasky Whiskey. What you got for the show?
Oh, you know, same old. But you know, we don't need to be so hard on the crazy man. You know, saying that I don't know. I just never mind. When he said that he preferred Mark Ingram to Emmitt Smith, I nearly had a heart attack. I couldn't do it. I mean, that's like all the Jerry Rice stuff. Oh my God! But really quick, let's get back onto it though. I mean, I think it's cool that the guy can like change his mind about things that he's just fundamentally wrong on, and that that shows a strong character.
Yeah.
So that's cool. He decided to come to the point of sanity when it comes to Josh Allen. So I'm not gonna wax poetic on that one. So thanks out to you there for listening to us, my man. I appreciate all that kind of stuff. But yeah, also actually I had a podcast with Brett Coleman once where he was a pretty nice guy. He came on and we were nobodies. We didn't have any followers or anything, but he was willing to come on and talk football with us and share some insights. So that was pretty chill. He's a nice guy. But okay, so I had this whole long diatribe about how I felt Rosen was the best quarterback in this class, and I did preface that with that I had yet to finish the entirety of my scouting and my numbers and everything else. And for once, I actually don't have like a wealth of numbers here for you, but just some really basic stuff. So it's just like all of the numbers I dropped for you last time about how successful Rosen was. I had a caveat in there that every single time Mayfield was better, and sure, you had a better system around him, but when you are completing the most passes adjusted for drops, that deals with lastly, right? Like he drops everything that's thrown to him, and that decreased Rosen's completion percentage, but that doesn't matter when PFF is actually doing the real charting. And so all of these kind of things over and over again pointed to Mayfield being the best quarterback in the class. I mean, his completion rate under pressure, I mean, his short and intermediate route completions, his long completions, really everything you're really looking for out of a quarterback, Mayfield has the best resume in this class. And sure, did he have the best supporting class? Yeah, he did. But I think when it comes to somebody who is under height, who had to walk on multiple occasions to be able to get any kind of scholarship, I think that shows the kind of grit and determination that's really going to be successful. And so there's this very well replicated psych study done by this lady named Tammy Duckworth. I think she's over at Stanford. She talks about how grit and determination are some of the biggest qualifiers for success in anything. And so when I see Baker Mayfield walking on to Texas Tech, even though he won a state championship at Texas, and when I see him going to Oklahoma and winning, and continuing to win, I think that shows me a lot of what I need to see. And all of these guys have grit and determination. They all have this in throws, but I think it's just qualitatively different when you're taking a look at Baker Mayfield. He's somebody who has played at the highest level and has also shown an ability to be able to maneuver in the pocket with extremely tall linemen. How tall is Orlando Brown? Like 6'8"? And although he has to move a little bit and navigate a little bit to be able to get his passing lane, I think that he was able to do that sufficiently to be able to show that if he was paired with, like Mike McGlinchey, who's like 6'7" or something like that, he has shown that he is able to do that. And so I think that these are really things that we should be taking into consideration when we're grading our guys. There's what do you want at a quarterback? You want decision making, you want leadership, you want accuracy, you want poise. And when it comes to those things, except for maybe like psychological poise, I think that Baker has all of those things in droves. And I've been finishing up my modeling, and Baker Mayfield is within the top 5. In my model, he's top 5. That puts him up there with the likes of Andrew Luck and Aaron Rodgers. Not to say that he's going to be just like them, but those are the other people that have graded out in my model in similar numbers. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that he's played 40 games. And maybe these other guys would have graded out as well as he did if they had 40 games to play, but, that's probably not going to be the case. And so if you can draft Baker at, say, number 5 of the Broncos, that would be a great place for him. I just don't want to see him go somewhere with a dysfunctional atmosphere where he's going to have a lot of temptations and the worst attributes of his personality are going to rear their ugly head. If he goes to Miami or if he goes to New York and with the Jets, I think that's going to be problematic.
Well, nobody
that could lead to some disaster.
Nobody wants their favorite players to go into a dysfunctional situation. But let me ask you a question, just a historical wide receiver question. Actually, 2 questions. Short answer: who's better, Marvin Harrison or Jerry Rice?
Well, there's no wide receiver who has ever lived who can lace up cleats compared to Jerry Rice.
So let me ask you the second question. If you take away Stickum, who's better, Jerry Rice or Marvin Harrison?
You still say Jerry Rice. If you take away deflated balls, is Tom Brady still Tom Brady?
Okay. Jalen wanted me to ask you who you thought was better, Jerry Rice. Wait a minute. If I call in, what am I going to say? I don't know jack about the draft. I'm the host, beautiful Aries. Don't worry. Let the host worry about what you. Let me lead you. This is a dance. Let me lead. Okay, back to Adam though.
Oh my God.
Back to Adam though. Jalen feels like Marvin Harrison is better than Jerry Rice. So I just wanted to ask you. You seem to be a numbers guy. You seem to be a quasi expert like me. I just I just thought.
Yeah, no disrespect to Marvin Harrison. The man's in the Hall of Fame, right? But he had a chance to play with a generational quarterback, and Jerry had a chance to play with two of the top 10 best quarterbacks of all time. But didn't he also play with Rich Gannon? Marvin never had an opportunity to play with anybody other than Peyton Manning, and really availability is the best ability. And if Jerry is able to help contribute to 3 Super Bowl victories and getting an underachieving Oakland team to the Super Bowl, overachieving, sorry, then I think that you have to take into consideration that if you cut Jerry Rice's stats in half, his longevity in half, and his average production in half, he still has a near Hall of Fame caliber resume. And I don't understand how anybody can contradict just the resumes the man put down. I mean, is he the most explosive athlete of all time? Of course not. No, I think
Adam, time out. Adam, hold up. Adam, wait a minute. Jalen, go.
See, this is where I really got to go in on that bullshit. Because you just
don't you demonetize me, man. Go ahead.
Hey, when Jerry Rice played with Rich Gannon was the league MVP. So let's not act like Rich Gannon wasn't all that. So we talking about that? He threw like 31 picks and was trash for like the first couple of years in the NFL. I'm not gonna lie. Until Edgerrin James came around, Peyton was not Peyton yet. He's still learning the game.
But you and then Marvin Harrison did not play. You can't take Peyton Manning away from Peyton Manning.
Well, then why are you taking away from Rich Gannon? Rich Gannon was the MVP when he played with Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice played with Steve Montana.
I mean, okay, but what was Rich Gannon's historical production with and without Jerry Rice? I mean, that's a good question here. And it was
Adam, Jalen, stop. Adam, Jalen, time out. Wait a minute. Time out. 757. Who this? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Adam, Jalen, I'm gonna need y'all to like wait about 10, 15 minutes. I'm busy. So listen, Miss 23, Miss 23, beautiful Aries. Is that your government name? Like if I met you in real life, do I call you 23, beautiful Aries?
No.
Okay, so what can I call you in real life if I met you?
Tasha.
Okay, Miss Tasha.
Yes.
Do I make you nervous, Miss Tasha?
Well, no, not really.
No, I mean, because I tried to get you to call into the show and you ignoring me. You're talking to Gregory, whoever the hell Gregory is. Like, I need you to understand that when the Voch Lombardi show is going on, Voch Lombardi is clearly more important than Gregory, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that we were clear. I just didn't want to make you nervous. So, welcome to the show. How did you discover me? Because I'm used to guys searching out film and them being football fans and watching my content. You're a draft fan? You're a football fan? Like how did you find me?
I really don't remember. I think either I saw you when you did a video with someone else, or I saw you in the videos under another video I was watching. But I like your videos. I love your videos. I think you're funny.
Really? You think I'm funny? So should I? Yeah. So should I stop doing football to do comedy since you think I'm funny, or like what you like?
I mean, you can do both.
Okay. So look, I've been thinking about doing this second channel called Voch's Voice. I think I'm really good at making people laugh. I think I'm cool with like relationship talk, talking about life and things like that. If I were to make that channel, would you immediately sub to that channel and be a fan of that as well?
Yes, I would.
That's amazing. I like how you're talking right now because I'm loud normally and I'm way up here, but you're bringing me down a little bit, like you're calming me down. That's amazing. Are you going to be in Dallas for the draft, Ms. 23?
No.
Ms.
I wish I could be, but no.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not asking where you live on no creepy, shit like, but like what side of the country you live in?
I live in Virginia.
Virginia. Okay, so definitely not. Okay, well, now that I think about it, I think you discovered me in on Law Nation's channel. So I think that's probably where you found me at. So salute the Law Nation for bringing you into the tomfoolery here. I'm just happy that you called and that you tuned in and that I got a female listener. I mean, I'm tired of talking to men all the time. So thank you so much, Miss Tasha, if I can call you Tasha, if that's okay.
Yes, you can, and you're very welcome.
Okay, so look, feel free to call into the show, during the season. You're a Cowboys fan that make you better than everybody else. So when the Cowboys do things that are interesting, when we make draft picks, when we do stuff, when we win ball games, and I do live streams, I would like to talk to you a little more. I would like for you to call in more often so we can discuss, right?
Okay.
Okay, Miss Tasha, thank you so much for calling to the show. Okay. Yes, ma'am. All right. Okay, Jalen and Adam, y'all can finish screaming at each other if y'all want to.
Bro, I'm telling
you. Jalen, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Dude, this is the thing. We cannot measure NFL grades. Like, the best of the best, we shouldn't be measuring through their whole career. Like, I get the whole career. They should have a whole career profile. But when we measure, like, the best of the best, it should be their 3-year primes. Jerry Rice is not better than Marvin Harrison.
You know, I don't even want to go back to y'all. I'm just going to cut both of y'all off. Thanks for calling, Nick. Thanks for calling, Jalen. I think we're going to end on that note. I think I think ending with Miss Tasha is a great note to end on. So, hey man, let me pay a few of these bills real quick, and we're going to get back and we're going to close the show up. So, tired of your mock draft simulators giving you unrealistic results like this? Voch Lombardi uses the Fan Drafted app. I can come on here and I can build my own mock drafts. We go Josh Rosen, number 1, and we go Quentin Nelson, number 2. I can build my own big board with Quentin Nelson on the top of it because I feel like he's the best player in this draft. Sue me. I can do player rankings. I can move guys all up and down this thing if I want to. But the most fun that I have is using the live draft, where I only use one team. We get the Giants, and we're going to go 4 rounds, and let's see. So we got Josh Rosen with the number 1 overall pick. I'm the New York Giants. Say I want to mix things up and take Minkah Fitzpatrick, number 2. And then we move on with the rest of the draft. Say in the second round, I want Will Hernandez to save the New York Giants. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. I can have hours of fun doing this just on my phone and not getting fired at my day job. It's the Fan Drafted app, man. It's available on the Google Play Store. Type it in just like that. Fan Drafted. And I'm Voch Lombardi, man. Salute. The YouTube Illuminati is taking money away from your favorite content creators, and people often ask the best way to support the channel directly. I tell them that subscribing to my Patreon. Just $1 a month would increase production and the frequency of uploads. Basically, that means more content for you. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can support the channel, call dibs on requests for future videos, and you can have access to Patreon exclusive material like my throwback film sessions. That's patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. I appreciate the support. Doski Woski. Salute. Oh, man. Great show. I just wanted to hop on, say what's up to y'all, speak to Miss Tasha. You know what I mean? Just to mingle with my people, man. You know, like I said earlier, man, loyalty is bigger than followers. You know what I mean? So I appreciate all y'all for being a part of what I do. You know, whatever I bring to the table, y'all just gonna come through and support it. That's priceless to me. You know what I mean? Whether I drop a new video, y'all support the mock drafts. You support the Patreon, the merchandise. When I make the alternate channel, when y'all go support that. When the podcast come out, y'all go support that. Like, that means everything to me. So a big salute to everybody that tuned in tonight. Everybody that called in. Adam, Jalen, Coach Taylor, salute to them. Miss Tasha, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate all y'all for calling in and being a part of this thing, man. Just just kind of make it shake a little bit. I'm probably gonna work on some mock drafts. I really don't want to. But I'm off tomorrow, so I'll probably do some mock drafts tomorrow. I'll probably drop another film session tomorrow. You know, I got a Duke Ejiofor video that's just sitting in the wings, so I might edit that and put that out. So anyway, leave a like on this if you haven't. Put a little ass whoop on the subscribe button. If you're watching this on demand, go in the comment section and tell me how did I do with Miss Tasha. Tell me who's better out of Marvin Harrison or Jerry Rice. What's more important, loyalty or followers? I don't know. Just go in the comment section and tell me something. It all helps. Patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. Follow me on Twitter. VOCHLOMBARDI. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski and the Peasky Whiskey, all right? Salute.